You think you're making logical choices when shopping, huh? Like, oh, I need this portable banana slicer shaped like a dolphin. Nope. What's really happening is your brain is getting smacked around by weird psychological effects that basically scream, buy it or die unfulfilled. So here it is, the ultimate countdown of sneaky, hilarious, and slightly embarrassing psychological effects that make you spend your money like it's got an expiration date. The Decoy Effect. Ever wonder why the medium popcorn exists? Nobody wants it. It's just sitting there, awkwardly priced between small and large, like the middle child of cinema snacks. But here's the trick, that ugly, overpriced medium is bait. A decoy. It makes the large popcorn, which is only $1 more, look like an absolute steal. Your brain goes, wow. For just $1 more, I get double the fake butter and existential regret. In reality, you didn't want large popcorn. You never needed it. But the decoy made you feel like a genius deal hunter when you were just expertly manipulated by snack psychology. Basically, your wallet got gaslit by a tub of corn. The Scarcity Principle. If something's labeled only 2 left in stock, your brain doesn't calmly think, oh, good to know. No. It panics. It thinks, I must fight to the death with someone in Ohio for this last avocado-shaped neck pillow. Scarcity flips a primal switch in your brain. The one that used to help cavemen hoard berries, but now makes you hoard limited edition Crocs. Even worse if it's limited time and low stock. Then your brain's basically rioting inside your skull. Marketers know this. That's why every site screams like a doomsday prophet. Flash sale ends in 9 minutes. Spoiler, it doesn't. The timer resets when you reload the page. But your brain? It already sold the car and bought 14 protein blenders. So congrats, you didn't buy a deal. You bought a dopamine-fueled delusion. Anchoring bias. You see a shirt for $300, and you scoff like a rational adult. Then right next to it, there's a similar shirt for $89. Suddenly $89 looks reasonable. It's practically a steal. Like, what a bargain, Martha. That's anchoring. Your brain latches onto the first number it sees, the high price, and uses it as a mental yardstick. Everything after that feels cheaper by comparison, even if it's still absurd. $89 for a basic cotton t-shirt is still highway robbery, but now you're grateful for it? It's like being tricked into thinking falling off a 6-foot ladder is not that bad, because there was a 12-foot one nearby. Thanks, brain. Very helpful. The Endowment Effect. Try this. Go pick up literally anything from your room. A sock, an old charger, a cursed Beanie Baby. Now pretend someone's trying to buy it from you. You'll probably ask for more than you'd ever pay for it yourself. That's the endowment effect. Once something's yours, it becomes irrationally valuable. Your brain treats ownership like sacred ground. It's why stores let you try stuff. They want you to touch it, hold it, imagine it in your house. Suddenly you feel like it's yours, and now you can't let go. It's also why you bought that ridiculous novelty mug shaped like a toilet. You picked it up. You bonded. And your brain said, this belongs to us now. We shall overpay in its honor. The pain of paying. Paying money hurts. Not metaphorically. Your brain literally lights up in areas linked to pain when you spend, especially when you see cash leave your hands. It's like giving your money a tiny funeral with every transaction. But then came credit cards, the brain's painkillers. Swiping a card or tapping your phone disconnects the payment from the pain. It's like someone else did it. Not your problem. You're just here for the good vibes and the ice cream machine. And don't even get me started on buy now, pay later options. Those are like painkillers laced with a dare. Your brain's like, free money? No, it's just debt. But because you're not feeling the pain right now, you click confirm, like you're in a shopping trance. Basically, the modern payment system numbs your spending nerves until you wake up next month like, who the hell is Klarna and why do I owe them $167? The IKEA Effect. You built it. Therefore, it's priceless. That shelf you spent 3 hours assembling, with one screw left over and the instructions written in hieroglyphics? Yeah, now you love that shelf. Even though it leans slightly left and can't hold anything heavier than a plant, your brain values it like it's handcrafted mahogany art. This is the IKEA Effect. When you put effort into something, your brain inflates its worth like it's on a reality TV show about overpriced furniture. It's why DIY gifts feel more special, and why your homemade spaghetti tastes better than anything on earth, even though it was mostly sauce from a jar and mild panic. Marketers use this all the time. Ever wonder why customize it yourself is such a thing now? Because your brain's like, I made this. I am artist. And then it hands over $49.99 for a build-your-own lamp that looks like a confused jellyfish. The free shipping trap. Ah yes. You were about to spend $23 on toothpaste and socks, but the site says, spend $50 for free shipping. So what do? You add a plant mister, 2 mugs, and a weird candle that smells like rainy optimism. You now spent double to avoid a $5 shipping fee. Your brain didn't save money. It got baited by the word free, like a raccoon in a Doritos trap. This is how stores Jedi mind trick your budget. The word free overrides logic. It triggers the same pleasure centers in your brain as actual rewards, even when you're clearly spending more. Free feels like victory, even when it's a trap wrapped in bubble wrap and regret. Next time you see spend $XX for free shipping, ask yourself, would you rather pay $5 or spend $30 to avoid it and receive a stress ball shaped like a cat? Spoiler, your brain already clicked add to cart. The social proof spiral. Imagine walking past a store with a massive line outside. Do you think, wow, must be good? Of course you do. Even if the people inside are just panic buying overpriced flavored air. That's social proof. Your brain's lazy. It sees other people doing something and assumes it's the right thing. It's why reviews matter more than product descriptions and why TikTok made me buy it is now a legitimate shopping strategy. When 2,000 strangers rate a $14 gadget 5 stars, your brain shuts off its skepticism and turns on the shopping autopilot. They all love it? It must change lives. Then you buy it and realize it's just a glorified spoon. But hey, you're not alone. You're socially proven. The sunk cost fallacy. You ever keep watching a terrible movie just because you've already watched the first hour? Or finish a plate of mediocre food because you paid for it? Congratulations, you've been punked by the sunk cost fallacy. Your brain hates waste so much that it doubles down on bad decisions. Even when your soul is screaming abort mission, your brain's like, but we already invested time/money/hope, better go down with the ship. This applies heavily to shopping. Like when you buy shoes that are just a little too tight, but instead of returning them, you wear them while limping through life, whispering, it was a good deal though. Marketers exploit this by making returns just annoying enough that you think, forget it, I'll keep it. That $89 neon hoodie that looked way cooler online? It's now your official, I guess I'm wearing this because I already paid for it outfit. You're not enjoying it, you're enduring it, all for the sake of not wasting your bad choices. The revenge shopping reflex. Bad day? Argument with a coworker? Existential dread kicking in? Time to emotionally process that pain with a cart full of novelty socks and air fryers. Enter retail therapy, or what scientists politely call compensatory consumption. Your brain's hurting and it craves control. Buying stuff gives you that fake sense of power. Like, life may be a mess, but at least now I own this alpaca-themed journal. It's like emotional Tylenol, a quick dopamine hit in the form of unnecessary purchases. Unfortunately, the dopamine fades fast, and you're left holding 3 sequin throw pillows and a credit card bill shaped like regret. But hey, at least you're now sad and stylish. The novelty bias. Your brain is a toddler with a sugar addiction. It craves new packaging, new colors, new limited spring edition of the exact same cereal with flowers on the box. Novelty lights up your brain's reward center like Vegas. You might not even need what you're buying, but if it's got new branding, your mind gets curious. Add a new sticker and boom, instant cart edition. Even if it's just peanut butter, with a slightly different lid. Brands know this. That's why they keep reinventing the same product with different flavors, styles, or worse, collabs. Like a fashion collab between Crocs and breakfast cereal. That actually exists, by the way. Look it up. Or maybe don't. Your brain sees novelty, and logic throws itself off a cliff. The I deserve this delusion. You've worked hard. You survived another Monday. You answered 1 email. That's enough to justify buying a Bluetooth speaker shaped like a pineapple, right? This effect is like a warm, fuzzy blanket wrapped around bad spending decisions. It tells you, you earned this. Even when the this is a Himalayan salt lamp for your bathroom. Your brain turns even the tiniest achievements into reasons to treat yourself. And capitalism is right there whispering, yes, queen. Add to cart. You're not celebrating success, You're rationalizing impulse buying with sparkly mental gymnastics. And guess what? That reward high? It disappears faster than your paycheck. The bundle and save scam. You walk into a store just needing one thing. But then you see it, the bundle. 3 for the price of 2. 5 for $20. A value pack. Your brain lights up like a slot machine hitting 777s. Wow, it thinks, I'm basically making money by buying more. You're not. You're spending more for things you didn't plan to buy in the first place. You came for one shampoo bottle. Now you're leaving with a shampoo, a conditioner, a body wash, a loofah, and a towel you don't even like. Bundling works because your brain loves perceived savings more than actual needs. It sees a deal and assumes it's winning, even if what you're buying would have never made it onto your shopping list unless it was shrink-wrapped in a group hug. Basically, your cart becomes a party you didn't RSVP to. The priming trap. Sometimes your brain is shopping before you even realize it. Like you walk past a bakery pumping out fresh cookie smell into the street. Suddenly you're in the store, holding a 6-pack of pastries, wondering how the hell you got there. That's priming. A subtle cue, smell, color, music, even lighting, triggers associations in your mind and nudges behavior. Ever notice how stores play slow music to make you linger longer? Or how luxury brands use soft lighting and minimalist design to make things feel expensive? Your brain gets primed to act without conscious thought. You weren't hungry until you saw that rotisserie chicken glistening like a roast god. You didn't want a candle until the store smelled like nostalgia and grandma's hugs. In other words, your senses are under psychological siege, and your credit card is the hostage. The future self fantasy. You don't just shop for now you. Oh no. You shop for the hyper-productive, perfectly organized, yoga at sunrise version of future you. You know, that imaginary person who meal preps, drinks kale, and finally organizes the spice rack. So you buy planners, juicers, resistance bands, all the stuff that real you will never touch after day 2. This fantasy fuels consumerism like nothing else. The idea of becoming better, more stylish, more efficient, more zen, just by buying the right things? It's a con your brain wants to believe. Because it feels like progress, even when it's just procrastination in disguise. And future you? Yeah, they're still watching Netflix in pajama pants, surrounded by unopened resistance bands. That's all for today. Thanks for listening. Don't forget to subscribe for more videos coming soon.